Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about audio. I'm getting some new audio stuff here for my Mevo. You guys have been enjoying when I bring people on and we have chats and stuff, but typically the audio on those is not that great because I can't use my mic. I've got a Rode SmartLav. I don't know why you guys can see that. Got a little bag here. I talk about this actually in my video about using your phone. The Rode SmartLav is really great. I have a little Apple adapter on it to go into the lightning port, and I can do a single mic. So when I'm by myself, I get really nice audio like this. The problem is when I bring somebody else in, if I lav myself, you can't hear them. So I'm either using the mic on my phone in general as like an overall mic, or the mic on the Mevo, which, while it isn't terrible, it's not the greatest mic in the world, especially if the Mevo is a distance away from you. So what I'm going to do here is I just got this kit. This is their SC6-L mobile kit. It comes with two lavs and an adapter to run them both, plus you can listen to headphones and stuff. I think this is going to be super useful for me. I could have bought just the adapter because I do sell that by itself, and one more lav, but this was, I think, about 200 bucks, and the pieces together were like 150 or something, and the lav's about 80 bucks. So I thought, hey, why don't I have an extra lav? I'll keep my singular lav here in my bag, and then when I know I'm going to be doing an interview, I'll use this. So I'm actually going to test this. It should work. So this video is going to be kind of like me setting up, and we'll see how it works. So we're going to have some weirdness, but we'll see how that works out for us. The other thing that I also picked up a while back, and I haven't actually used it yet, is Rode has this extension. I don't know how long it is, but it's pretty damn long. I figured that I would use it if I was going to, use my SmartLav on myself and put the phone far away. But I never use the phone to record. I use the Mevo, and the distance doesn't matter because it's wireless. So hadn't used it. But now for this, I think it's going to matter because this SmartLav, and you guys can probably see, my phone's right in front of me. I mean, it's hard for you to tell because it's a wide angle lens, but this is like maybe 3 feet. So if I've got two of these running down into my phone, we're going to have to be really right next to each other if I'm interviewing somebody in order to use us both to be plugged into it. So I'm thinking at least on one of them, probably the other person, I will use this extension. If need be, I'll buy another one. It wasn't super cheap, so we'll see if I need it or not. But I'm definitely going to throw that into the kit as well. So here's the box. That's kind of what it comes with. Okay, so here we go. I already cut it open, so we don't have to go through the process of me cutting open a box, but this might be my first unboxing. Very exciting. So this is basically, obviously I'm not very skilled at it. It comes like this. You get, you have an even bigger bag. So kind of wish it said set on it or something, because I swear I'm probably, even though it's bigger, I'm probably going to screw that up. So you've got that, and you've got, which has of course the two mics in it, I'm sure. You've got your little paperwork and crap, I don't care about that. And the adapter, which again is Lightning. Now I believe, in fact I know, that there's an older version of this that is regular 3.5 millimeter. I don't know if they upgraded it to like match up with the new science that's in this one, but if you're using like a phone that has a 3.5 jack and not a Lightning, you could buy that one, although you can't get it as a kit as far as I know. If there is a kit available, I'll make a link. I'm going to find all the links for this and put it in the bottom for you guys anyway. So basically we've got this, and as you know, as I'm talking right now, because I mentioned I'm using my SmartLav, so I'm going to switch around the audio a bit on this after we take a look. So basically we've got, I'll put this back over here. We've got two lavs, so these are identical based on the packaging. Yeah, these are identical to what I have now. So it's a little lav with the windscreen on it, and the little clip. So you can clip it to your shirt. They got put in little plastic bags. This is useful if you're going to put it obviously onto your shirt or whatever, so I'll definitely want those. I'm not going to get all these wires all over the place right now, so it'll be messy. But okay, so what we're going to do is, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to switch to I'm inside the Mevo now. I'm doing this. I am doing a screen capture at the same time, so we'll see if it actually works, and we'll try to cut this together better. But if not, I'll just explain what I'm doing. I'm inside the Mevo. You've got an audio option here. It looks like a little microphone. And right now I'm set to be iPhone, right? And iPhone being the microphone that's in the iPhone. I'm going to switch it to Mevo. Okay, so now, I'm tapping my mic and you can't hear it. I mean, you can hear me obviously, but you should hear a bit of a sound difference at distance. It's probably, actually at this distance, it's probably not that bad. And here I'm like I said, only a few feet away from the Mevo talking to myself. So if you just have a Mevo, you probably get away with this. But what I'm going to do is, I'm unplugging. This is my the lav I'm using now. It's got the little adapter. This came actually with my headphones when I get my new phone, but you can buy them separately. And here's the smart lav that matches the one that comes with the kit. So take this off. So I'm going to take I'll show you this first. So this basically has two 3.5 millimeter jacks for the mics, and they're the grayish color. And then the one in the center is for headphones, so you can listen. Because one problem I have now, the way I do it, is I cannot monitor. So if I wanted to have somebody else running it and listening to make sure we're not hearing any flubs and weirdness, can't do that. I cannot monitor the sound with my current setup. So even just for that, it's kind of useful, though I probably won't pull this out every time because it's been pretty reliable sound-wise. So we plug this thing in. It does say 1 and 2, and I don't know why that matters. You can get this Rode software, which I think is free, or I guess I call it an app, that allows you to record. It's called Rode Reporter. It allows you to record, like for interviews. So if you're doing just audio interviews, then maybe the 1 and 2 makes a difference. I have a very strong feeling that when I plug this in, based on just looking at it, it's not going to separate them left and right. And actually, if it does separate them left and right, I'm not going to want that because you don't want to be listening to something and only hear it in one ear. So I'm hoping it does a what they call a mono mix or stereo mix or mono. So we got the two guys here. I guess I'm just going to leave them together. So we've got these guys over here. I'll plug the first one in. Okay. And I guess I'll just do one. All right, so I'm switching back to iPhone. So in theory, assuming that we still have sound, you should be hearing it from one of these mics, the ones that's plugged in. Let me take a little. Yeah. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so this one right here. Right, you hear that? And then this one over here. I mean, you might hear a little bit, but this is definitely the live mic. And it is coming in both channels from what I can tell. I'm going to plug the other one in. That's probably a really terrible sound. I just realized that. Sorry, guys. But they're in now. So now I have both mics. I'm looking at the audio meters. Okay, cool. So it looks like they're both working. And if I talk into one, talking into this mic really softly. Talking into this mic really softly. All right, so we seem to have good sound. And hopefully it's not echoing, and I can actually find out by monitoring it. So I have my headphones around here somewhere. I threw them on the couch behind me. I think now that the winter's here, I'm probably going to be doing more stuff here at my house inside. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do this better because I don't really have my office desk is way too messy to do stuff on. All right, so now I've got the headphones plugged in. Okay. I have the monitor off, so I'm going to turn it on. Okay, I can hear myself. Oh, that's interesting. So okay, there's a bit of a delay, which actually you notice when you're doing it anyways. But so what ends up happening is, like when I'm tapping these, I'm doing it multiple times so I can, when I play it back, I can see if it's doing the same. I'm sure it's not. I actually hear it for a second in my hair. Then I also hear it when it comes up on the delay. So if you're monitoring this, that could be a little bit weird. Although with me talking, I don't really hear it, which is weird because I guess when I'm talking, I don't hear it, and then I hear the after. So I hear myself, but only once. So it's not completely crazy. I am curious though if somebody else was talking, if they'd come up after. So if that's the case, and I think it might be, yeah, I think it would be. So if you're going to be having two people, I mean, I don't know why you do this anyways, but like I wouldn't want to monitor while I was talking to somebody else because it would be crazy. So that delay is a little bit weird. It's not the end of the world. I think if you're like if you're gonna have somebody moderating and doing it, it should be fine. But as long as it's not like you yourself, because I think you'd drive you nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the monitor off. So I stopped driving myself nuts. So, all right, yeah. So, I mean, I'll test it. Hopefully, I'm probably going to put this up. It's actually Tuesday, I think. Probably going to put this up this week, this video, so you guys can see what I got here. But I'll probably, as soon as like the middle of next week, it's funny, black on black, you probably can't see it. I'll put it in front of my face. As soon as next week, I will, just realized I got to put this close to me if I want you to hear me. As soon as next week, I'm hoping to do a little talk with another photographer. So hopefully we'll get this to actually in use, and we'll see how it works for us. I think it's going to be great. So if you do interviews, if you want to do multiple people, this might be a good solution for you. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. Let me know what you guys are using if you're using any of this kind of stuff. I do have a Zoom recorder, which I've done with 2 labs as well, but that's another big thing to carry. So I figure this thing, not being that big, I think I'll actually be much happier carrying this in my bag than I will carrying a Zoom that I then have to put batteries to. You know, I figure whenever I'm doing this kind of stuff and I need to have like lightweight things, I never want to have an extra piece that I need extra batteries. So I think this is going to be nice for that. And I've had a lot of luck with the Rodemax before. So we'll see how it works out. So hopefully soon you'll see me in a video using this, talking to somebody. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.